Hi everyone, it's Isaiah Houston from Ground Game YGO. It's been a little while since I put out some content, so moving into 2025, I want to put out some more new content and get you guys really excited about the game and what's to come. Let you know my thoughts, analysis, and help you guys be better prepared for your tournaments. As we go into 2025, I wanted to bring some competitive insight that always helped me stay ahead of the competition. Today we're going to talk about meta trends and how you apply those trends towards your deck choice, techs, and tournament preparation. After a large event or any tournament, let's say tier 2 or above, you may see the masses flock to the quote-unquote best deck. Maybe because it won, maybe because it dominated the top cut, taking a majority of spots. But should you do the same thing? The question you have to ask yourself is, why did this deck perform well, and will its performance carry over? You don't want to invest in a new strategy, maybe say 1,000 or 1,500, and then it's inadequate for the next event. That leaves you behind the curve, behind the trend. So when you change your strategy, before you do that, I want you guys to consider what counters are out there and if you're still able to perform. If you're going to change and you're going to choose that strategy, are you able to perform persistence over resistance? If so, and you're seeing consistently that this is indeed the best deck or the best option, then I would choose to follow the trend and play that option. If not, then play the counter or just the strategy that gives you the best overall chance to win. Maybe you really like your matchup favored into 80% of the field and you really like playing this deck, but you really feel like your tech choices will get you over the hump and you want to add a little uniqueness or individuality, then that's the option that you can go to as well. Now, aside from deck choice, we move on to techs. This is really important as this can shift. Typically, when decks are the best deck or maybe tier 1, whatever you want to define these decks as, a lot of times they may not fluctuate, but you can see any deck even as low as tier 2 maybe win an event, right? But techs are really important because that's what you're going to see early rounds, you're going to see late rounds, you're going to be hit with these cards, you're going to see your opponent using different variety of techs, and these also could be sub-engines. You can think about YuGiOh with Fiendsmith or Malice with Kashtira, or people citing 3 Lancias in every side to counter Malice. You may go into a regional and you see a few people maybe trying Kashtira Malice. Maybe it makes Lancia less effective, or it provides a layer to the deck that the deck didn't have before. Those are reasons why you may choose sub-engine or a tech option for a trend. Or you may see that everybody's playing Lancia, so you discovered a sub-engine to kind of help you play through that Lancia. So those are some ways that I'm always thinking about staying ahead of the competition. When you think about competition, you think about choices, you can see that maybe YuGiOh's having a hard time in a pure version. That's why maybe Fiendsmith had a better opportunity. And now going into the next event, if you want to play pure YuGiOh, maybe now that's an issue because you'll see more counters to YuGiOh in general. You'll see more unique counters, which means it's not just the cards that you knew about, it's different cards. And different cards of different situation. Maybe people was playing Metronus, maybe people was playing Chalice, maybe people have different outs, and that's what's going to really determine how you start to set up your end board. How do you think about sequencing your interruptions? What cards you could potentially be hit by. So those are options to consider. All in all, it's really going to take a lot of practice and a lot of observation from deck profiles, from tournament reports, and just seeing various deck lists, right? I hope you found this short video very insightful. One of the things that I stayed on top of week to week was really finding trends, right? Same thing as if you go to your locals and you know there's a bunch of Tempai. You're going to change your deck, you're going to approach the Tempai, and you're going to counter it. Or you can go with the masses, and if say you can't beat them, join them. But here at Ground Game YGO, we like to be very analytical. We like to figure out how can we not only play the decks that we love at the best capacity, but what decks are going to give us the best chance to win the tournament. If you found this insightful, like, subscribe, comment any type of trends you're seeing in this current metagame, or any trends that you've seen throughout YuGiOh that you thought was really impactful and that could make a difference. Would love to hear, and I can share some of mine as well.
Stand your ground.